What's up guys, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be discussing the future of pop music. Let's go. So the purpose of this video is to really give you guys a better idea and understanding of where pop music will go and how it's going to evolve in the future. So I'm going to be discussing three main points. The first one is going to be where pop music is now and how it got here. The second is going to be how it's going to change according to technological advances. And the third point is going to be how it's going to change in terms of cultural shifts. So let's start with the first point. Where is pop music now? As we know, it's evolved heavily over the past 20 years, mainly due to technological advances, and with music becoming way more electronically focused, that's heavily impacted pop music especially. We're at a stage where, like I said, electronic music production is taking over a wide range of genres, especially pop, with subgenres now forming like hyperpop, Digicore, and so on. And these genres, these subgenres that are being created because of the rise in electronic music production within pop, are becoming really popular amongst the youth. Pop music culturally has also become way more diverse than we've ever seen it before, taking a lot of influences from genres like hip-hop, R&B, and EDM, and this is not going to stop anytime soon. On to the second point, which is going to be future technological advances. This is a topic I've kind of covered already in the last video on this channel, so if you guys want to learn more about AI and its effects on the music industry, be sure to check that video out. It's a crazy one. So as you guys know, we're in a bit of a technological boom right now, this new AI era that's really taking over in 2023, and it's not going to slow down any soon, and it's going to have big impacts on music and different genres in music, especially pop being one of the main ones. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that pop music will become even more electronic as the years go by. Just with the amount of new AI softwares and technological advances and plugins and the things that we're seeing in pop right now, I really see that as the future, and I don't see it slowing down. So it might be kind of like a duh, but pop music is definitely going to get more electronic. With these technological advances and companies making music creation and production way easier for people, you're going to see the barrier to entry for the music industry and making music lowered, which means many more people will start making music, which we've already seen, and they can do that at a much lower cost than previously. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I've seen a lot of kids on TikTok making songs on BandLab on their phones, and they don't sound quite studio quality, but it's just incredible what people can do on a phone nowadays. Like, it really is. It's almost to that studio quality sound, and the fact that kids can literally do that on their phone without spending a lot of money is just insane. This means that more artists are going to be able to make music easily, which will bring more competition to the genre of pop, but it's also going to bring more influences and nuances from different perspectives of these people that flock to the genre and start making music, which is going to be great for the genre. This kind of leads into the final main point we're going to be speaking about, which is going to be the impacts of cultural shifts on pop music. So pop music has become increasingly darker over the years, darker and more electronic, with genres like hip-hop, R&B really flooding into pop. And I don't see this stopping anytime soon. I see the future of pop music to be filled with even darker and sadder undertones, both production-wise and lyrically. The reason for this is because pop music is geared towards a younger audience, which seems to be getting younger and younger by the year. And this younger audience really latches onto strong emotions. Think about it, guys. Like, when you were a teenager, I'm 21, so I'm not even that far out of my teenage years, but when you're a teenager, you have all these hormones flying, all these emotions, and when this music that portrays such a strong emotion, whether it be positive or negative, kids and teenagers really seem to latch onto that. These darker undertones really help youthful audiences who are going through things, which everyone does when they're young. It really helps them feel like they're not alone. Also, as our culture shifts towards a more sexually oriented society, we're going to see this being incorporated in pop music as well, unfortunately. I'm not sure if you guys saw the last Sam Smith music video. There was like a big uproar about it because he's a man, but he was topless and he had these like weird things on his nipples, and the whole video was just like overly sexualized and super weird, and nothing that kids should be consuming online. And yeah, that really struck a chord in me, and I don't think that's okay in the music industry, to be over sexualizing content that is especially made for kids. Sam Smith definitely has a youthful audience, and I don't think it's okay to be doing things like that. If his target audience was, old people, or like not old people, but if his target audience was like 40-year-olds or something, it would be a little more acceptable. But because he's in the genre of pop and it's heavily geared towards a young audience, it's just not okay. So this is going to be something you guys have to look out for, especially if you have children, to make sure that you monitor the type of music they're consuming, and especially music videos, because I do think the visual that goes along with the song can be way more detrimental, especially in this case. I don't remember the song being that terrible. It was just really the visuals that went along with that was, not acceptable for children to consume. So as you can see, not all these cultural shifts that are going to happen to pop music are going to be good, but this is one that's happening now regardless, and we can just do our best to monitor it and to make sure that we're not consuming too much of that, and especially not letting the kids consume that. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, there'll be a PNG download in the description. The one for this video is going to be how technological advances and cultural shifts will impact pop music. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video.